favorite radio station.
This is AfroVibes Radio Houston.
DJ Oreo, the Cookie Master.
Let him show out. Let him.
Just drop the beat. You guys on edge.
Why you?
Anyway, since he don't want to drop the beat, you already know what time it is.
Calm down.
It's time for the dopest show on AfroVibes Radio Houston, the 3.
Hey.
And of course, you have the better half, the one that completes on Tobi.
It's your boy DJ Oreo, you know. Just keep listening. It's your boy. I want to listen to the beat first. Listen.
Oh my goodness.
Hey.
This is what I go through.
Hey. Hey. Move your body to the left. To the
And
right.
we have somebody new joining us today. Go ahead.
Guys, what's up, Houston? How's everybody doing? It's your girl Twice.
Alright, Tobi, welcome.
Yes, you are, and we have some special guests here today. But before we get to them, let's go ahead and get to the basics. And of course, that was our throwback song, T-Pain, I'm Sprung. I'm Sprung.
Are you sprung?
Oh, but it's not you?
Okay.
It's not you?
Sorry.
So, the top 5 movies that are in the theaters are 5, AD Astra, 4, It, Chapter 2, 3, Hustlers, 2, Downtown Abbey, and 1, Abominable. And then from the top 5 from the Billboards, the top 5, we have No Guidance, Chris Brown featuring Drake.
Number what?
No Guidance.
Number what?
5. It's an old song.
I know.
But 4, Ransom, Lil Tecca. 3, Someone You Love, Louis Capaldi. 2, Señorita, Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. And 1, Truth Hurts, Lizzo. And of course, my favorite part from the AfroVibes side, we have number 5, Ghetto Love, Wizkid. 4, PXTA, Naira Marley. 3,
That's Puta.
what?
Puta.
Is that what that is?
That's what it is. Puta.
PXTA?
P-U-T-A.
No, that's not how it was spelled.
It was P-T-A, then in bracket there is P-X-T-A.
Oh.
That's Puta.
What's that mean?
What does it mean?
But not in Spanish.
No, I don't know. It's the same thing.
Oh, is it?
Whatever.
I mean,
Puta is.
in Jamaica they speak Spanish.
So, it's the same thing.
We have number 3, Bolanle, IVD, and Zoltan. Number 2, Beginning, Joe Boy, and number 1, Joro, Wizkid.
Joro, not Joro. Oh, what? Why is what? See, the bad thing.
You're full of shit.
No, wait. The problem is,
What's the
you're
problem?
Nigerian, for God's sake. You should be able to speak these things well. It's called Joro. Listen.
Joro.
See,
Okay.
Hey,
Joro. That's what I'm saying. Is that not what I'm Joro?
It's Joro, not Joro.
Okay,
And that's
anyway.
quite the song for me. That's quite the lyrics of the song. It's
You're full
Joro.
of shit. Joro.
Alright.
So now that we're done with our basics, let's go ahead and get to our guests. So I'm gonna give you a chance. Shout yourselves out. What's up?
All right, this is your girl Alicia Dai.
And your boy Afro Kai.
Afro Kai. These are very
names,
unique.
by the way.
Yes, unique names. What are the meanings of the names, if I may ask?
Yeah, so L is actually Spanish. I'm half Hispanic. L is the title. Curly, curls, spirals, and Shaddai is Hebrew, Arabic.
Okay.
And it's almighty, so it means the almighty spiral.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. And yours, sir?
Afro Kai. So the Afro is the root, and we all know that you gotta get to the root of the problems in order to get a solution going. And Kai got that from my ancestors. I did an ancestral meditation. Got that from my ancestors. They called me Kai. And but Kai is it also means depth or abyss. It's also an acronym standing for knowledge and mind.
Yes.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So please, why are you here today?
Thank you for asking. So we are here on behalf of RTR.
I didn't talk into your mic. You're not hear you. Alright. Thank you.
Oh yeah, so we're here today to introduce RTR presenting their first event, which is going to be on November 1st. You know what I'm saying? On Richmond at Club Adore.
Okay, that's what's up. So what does RTR stand for?
RTR is Remember the Rainbow.
What's the foundation of this? Where did that name come from?
Yeah, so remember is going back into your past patterns, into your roots, you know, remembering your ancestral roots.
Okay.
And then the way to doing that and uncovering the present moment is through the tree of life, which we bring that spiritual metaphysics aspect into it. And then we want to move on to what we're becoming, and that is the promise of the rainbow, which is all embracing all the different sides of ourselves, and we bring all of that together, you know, being this higher consciousness. So remember the rainbow.
Oh wow, that's deep.
So
Very deep.
so if you're trying to say this, from what you're saying now, that means the word there has to do with like it's not just, it has a meaning.
Right.
So all that makes sense. So there's people, so this particular organization, who are they made up of? Like which people are part of this Remember the Rainbow?
So Remember the Rainbow right now is like a movement, you know, going to be an organization, and really it's a platform for entrepreneurs of the African diaspora, specifically in the Americas, and so to answer your question, you know, people of the African diaspora, giving them an opportunity to come back together as a community and a collection of their communities.
So what does one have to do to be a part of this organization or this movement?
Honestly, if you're of the African diaspora, giving opportunities at events for you to, you know, expand or start up, and just reaching out and following, you know, our Instagram at remember.the.rainbow, and then contacting through the email on that account will lead you straight to, you know, further instructions if you're interested in any events, participating in any events, or if you want to direct classes, instruct classes to educate the community and get your feet wet, you know, if you have a for startups.
Okay, so you said one has to be of African descent. What if they're not? What if, you know, because, you know, I want to say being African is like a movement now. You know, everybody wants a part of it. But, you know, you have some genuine people who actually want to be aware of the culture. They want to learn more. So are you willing to accept those as well?
Well, anyone can attend the events and attend the classes.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And
what do you mean by everyone? Like, for example, sorry, I get it. Like, okay, there's an event of it that happens. So, for adventure, like, okay, there's different or there's different movements. There are different organizations that have to do that cater for like African in diaspora and all that. Like there's this one they call them PAI, which I'm a member of. It's some African movement too. So that one, like, before you want to be, it's like you have to be a member. Like they have guests that they host different events that have guests that come for the event, but they have people that are members. To be a member, you have to be of some certain things, and also there's an amount of money you're meant to pay to become a member. So that's what I'm asking. I think that's what we're asking. Like, okay, so minus the events, coming for your events and all that, like, is there any room for membership? Is it, or is just still like a movement just for some people that want to get yourself together before you start allowing people to join this as members?
Most definitely. So right now we only have just me, Afro Kai, and Men's are like, I guess you would say, members already. They don't have to pay anything though. We were all living together and starting it up together. And so right now we're just developing and getting kind of that public and relationship, as well as vendors, and kind of recruiting for who our team is going to be. So then that way, you know, we're able to go ahead and provide like land for people to be able to come to an actual facility and have our own venues and events, or have our own venues, so events can be thrown there, as well as classes can be thrown there. But right now, that's why.
Startup.
Yeah, it's just a startup, and that's what the events are going to be, you know, funding is going to be funding a land that we can get to go ahead and start that up more consistently and more in our control. Right now, thankfully, we have, people of the community, of the African diaspora community here locally that we connect with because we're part of the Black community here. We want to not just be a part of it, but be able to give to it and get opportunities to where they can grow to start their own thing, not just stay a member of RTR, but be able to have skills to encourage them in their entrepreneur journey, I should say.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a vision. That's a very
that makes sense. So it's it's a vision that is gonna. Well, you have to keep it up and not let it die because of course it's a vision and. If you have
definitely about being consistent.
I'm just being consistent with what you do. I still have make sure. So, this particular growing up. So, what is the mission about for this? What's the mission? So it looks like you started with your vision is all about trying to bring the African diaspora together to create a kind of movement. So is this part of your mission too? Well,
not really to create a movement. So the mission is to provide opportunities for entrepreneurs of the African diaspora to start up or sharpen their skills with events and classes that are community focused. So the real vision, is we want to be able to see entrepreneurs that exhibit self-mastery as well as communal connections. Within their business.
Yeah. So, are these classes free?
The ones for the community, right? So would be donation based. So anybody can come, anyone in the local community, donation based, and the people who would be giving those classes would be people of the African diaspora that are entrepreneurs or wanting to get started, get their feet wet, try things out, try their classes out.
Okay. Like a volunteer thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds good.
So, to go back to your event, what activities are you going to have at this event?
So the event is called Taste of Tribe, to give you guys a taste of what tribe is to RTR, how we live as a tribe, and to bring together the tribe here of the local, African diaspora, which is Hispanics, Blacks, Middle Eastern, people of color, just to be plain.
I like that name, Taste of Tribe.
Where did the name originate from? How did you come up with the name Taste of Tribe?
So, Taste of Tribe originated in Tribal Sage Village, which is an intentional community created by RTR. Consisted of me, Sunwolf, Afro Kai, and Meds. And when Meds was living with us, we all three got together and decided we were gonna go for it and put our money together, put all of our visions together, our talents, our resources together. And since we all are so different,
yes,
very different, very, very, I'm crazy Aquarius, all in my head, Scorpio, all inside his own zone, and then we got the Capricorn that wants to be up in everybody's zone.
I'm a Capricorn, what you mean?
Ain't nothing wrong with that, that's why he was so resourceful.
Yeah, you are very resourceful.
Facts.
Good. That makes sense.
But Taste of Tribe really was from us living together and the team kind of creating a foundation and wanting to go for it and give the community a taste of what tribe means, since it means so many different things depending on what area you're talking about, which African diaspora community you're talking about, what city you're talking about, where you're at, and everything. There's factors that matter. So we wanted to be able to give the community a taste of tribe at the event with some AfroVibes, with also some interdimensional vibes, as well as soulful, as well as pop it off with some modern day. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
We gotta give it all, because we all are. We're all the different shades. Yeah. And so Taste of Tribe is our first event of RTR to give the community all the different shades, but not just us, to give the community a chance to show all their different shades.
Okay, so before we go on break, I have one more question. How much effort did you put into getting sponsors? What did you have to go through to get that?
Crying. Crying and a lot of pushing through self-doubt and pushing past procrastination, and thankfully help from AfroVibes, my main partner, co-founder here, with encouraging words and a real good balance to when I'm feeling off, being able to like balance that up and vice versa, and really continue with the flow, not resisting.
That's what's up.
I see you guys are very earthy people, and you have a lot of your stones and crystals. Is that like how you get yourself, like keep yourself balanced?
Something like that. I like to keep the balance, yes.
Yeah.
But I also
Very
like
important.
to protect myself. I like to
Peace.
stay in tune. And so this is a great for me to get in tune. You know, we commune with plants all the time by eating them. You know,
Right.
so it's time for us to get in tune with other kingdoms. You know, like the mineral kingdom. So I keep a pocket full of stones all the time.
Very good.
Down.
Very good. So I can tell you're a vegan.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm non-vegan.
Oh, wait.
Gotta keep that pH up. You know.
Y'all on another level.
That's a good, healthy way to live your life.
It is.
but I love meat too much.
I love meat.
Well, I have a question.
Yes.
Would you ever eat meat raw without seasoning and stuff?
No.
No. Well, then that's the way that we were able to kind of make the like hard, weird transition because it was kind of uncomfortable, you know.
You eat
But
the
it's
grass
the
raw?
But then some
you know.
some things you can't eat. Some plants you can't eat raw like that though.
Well, I wasn't getting to. We do eat things raw, but I wasn't getting to it being raw or not. I'm saying that you wouldn't eat meat raw, which is saying that it's the seasoning that you like.
Right.
You know, so a lot of it is the seasoning and the texture that everyone likes, and if you just know what seasoning you like and what texture, you can just use vegetables.
Okay, she might got a point. Okay.
So that's what we do. Like have y'all had like there's barbecue and hot buffalo wings like that are vegan that like taste
No,
just
I've heard of some things like that. Like they'll make like
no tapioca.
I saw like one that was like what's it called? Oxtails, but it wasn't actually oxtails.
Haven't had that
Oyster
one.
mushrooms.
I don't know what it was. I
I've had
just saw.
the mushrooms, the fried mushrooms.
Yeah,
they're
I
good.
went to this stuff they did. Someone gave me this vegan meat pie. It's not meat pie.
They
but
tried
patty,
it,
like
but
a
then-
patty?
Yes, I don't know. Like I don't know what it is. It was vegan pie. I was like,
Was it good?
the truth, it was good. It tasted nice. But I was like,
But you
no.
can tell. I feel like you can tell.
What is this? Like because it wasn't meat. But I like it was just.
Well, I'm not talking about when people use tofu or tapioca. Like, nah, that actually gives you cancer,
Yeah.
breast cancer. Not good for you.
Wow.
That's
Throws your hormones
That'll
off.
stop you up.
Please, I better stick to what I know.
I know that's
I
right.
feel you.
Man, I love my meat
So before we
I'm
continue, you guys stay with us, and of course you're listening to The 3 on AfroVibes Radio Houston.
Listen to AfroVibes Radio, or we'll move into your neighborhood. You have been warned. Don't touch that.
So, like we were saying, what were the list of activities that were going to be held at the event?
So, there's going to be like interactive games. There's going to be a really cool entrepreneur crowd showcase. 15 slots. And what that means is that 15 people randomly out of the crowd, when you come in, you'll grab like a little raffle ticket, will get chosen to come on stage and share their entrepreneur ventures, their entrepreneur product, service with the local community there. And then there'll also be poetry, interpretive dance, music, and really awesome drum roll for our host, Rochelle Gemini.
That's what's up.
Yeah, definitely blessed to have her there. As well as we're gonna have Akumo.
Okay.
Doing the Caribbean AfroVibes, and then we're gonna also have a guest coming out. I'm not gonna say her name. Special guest. It's a surprise.
Oh, so that means you guys definitely have to come to see the surprise.
Definitely. And then Party Boy Rock is gonna come hype up the night. From Austin, all the way from Austin.
That's what's up. Sounds like it's gonna be a busy day, a busy night.
So basically, it's a networking event where you can come, get in tune with who you are, and then party.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all.
We can get to know we can get to know ourselves and each other and have fun doing that.
Right.
Ain't no shame. That's part of the culture, you know. That's part of tribe.
Right.
So give your event a shout out one more time. The day, the time, where, when, all of that.
Oh yeah, only at Club Adore. You already know what it is. On Richmond at November 1st from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. is
it's a
the
party
Taste
party.
of Tribe. You already know it's a party.
Ow!
It's a party when you wake up.
And we are having, just for a limited time only, free if RSVP on our Eventbrite. That will be dropped next week. The link for the Eventbrite will be dropped next week at our Instagram, remember.b.rainbow.
And if they miss out on the RSVP, how else can they get tickets?
Still on the Eventbrite, but then it will change to $5, then $10, then $15.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
So get your tickets.
I know that's right.
There y'all come. Resale.
So let's shift it over to my lady friend over here.
Hey guys.
She's about to drop us this tea.
Okay, so we were just talking a few minutes ago in the studio, and actually DJ Oreo came up with this question, and so the question goes like this: why are good girls or boys boring? Not as fun, I guess.
Well, it depends on your definition of what a good guy or a good girl is. Cause I want a good guy, but I want a good guy. Don't you want a good guy?
You gotta have a little edge.
But a good guy can have edge. Okay, so what's your definition of a good guy?
One that respects his family.
Mm-hmm.
Hardworking.
Okay.
Focused.
Okay.
Tall and handsome.
Okay, wait a second. Now they tell me you don't want that.
No, but okay. So my definition and the one who even brought up this whole conversation is not even here.
Right.
So basically, this is what Oreo said. He said, "Why are good girls boring?" I asked him, "What's your definition of a good girl?" He said, "Somebody who don't smoke hookah, somebody who don't drink." So that's his definition of a good girl. But my thing is, I feel like I'm a good girl. You know, I'm respectful, I have a good job, I'm cute, and you know, sometimes I will smoke hookah. That doesn't necessarily make me bad.
Yeah.
But then I think his definition of a bad girl is somebody who wants to do threesomes, someone who wants to bend over.
You do that though.
No, but that's why she's called bad. You know, and that's why when they talk about, I want to be like those bad girls, they talk about the vixens.
Okay, so explain your definition of a good girl first.
Good girl.
Yes.
My definition of good girls is a good girl. Definition of good girl is equated to boring girls.
How?
It depends on what you think fun is. Like, what is your definition of
Yeah,
fun? What do you do for fun?
Somebody who he gonna have sex
See, good
with
girl, listen,
on
no,
top of the
no.
ceiling.
Good girls
What
are the
is he?
same
She's not
way.
like she's not possessed.
Exactly. That's what he wants.
No, relax. See, good girls are the ones that they want to stay home, cook, go to movies, and let's go have dinner. What kind of thing?
That is a civilized thing to do.
No, what kind of?
You're grown. Like, what are you supposed to be doing?
So you don't eat. You don't eat.
I eat, but
You don't eat.
bad girl is a combination of
So you want a girl you can only do. You want a girl you can only.
Oh, she go. Keep going.
Oh, you got me hot. You want a girl you can only do like 3-minute things with?
No, not that.
So what's your definition of a bad girl?
A bad girl, let's see. I'll say something.
You want a stripper?
No, I'll say something.
That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I want to hear that.
Well, no. Bad girl.
What's the bad?
It's not like, let me not call it bad, but bad girl is the definition of fun girls. Girls that are fun. Like, she can get, see, not, see, I know people think when they say bad girls are the ones that are all sex-filled people, strippers and all that shit. No, that's not bad. That's not my own definition of bad girl. Bad girl, yes, you have your own shit going on, you're independent, you're smart.
Okay.
When it means you're smart, but at least you know how to have fun, you know how to balance your life. You can smoke weed and still be okay. You can still go to work and still get your shit together. Like, when I mean fun looking
So it's
girl.
a balance.
See, it's a balance. Bad girls are balanced people, but good girls are still one-sided.
Wait, so he means no way his version of bad is like wicked is good. He means bad. He means good.
Good bad girls.
Or do you mean like good girls can be like a little, or the ones that pretend to be good can be a little hypocritical?
They are. Good girls are very good girls are boring, hypocritical. They are
I
very,
don't
very.
know what type of girls you done met.
You, because the truth is that you try to be a good girl because
What are you
you're not a
talking?
good girl.
I am so.
I caught you the other day in the club twerking
I
your
mean, they
ass
don't
out.
give an award for being a good or bad girl as long as you don't feel
That sounds like a fun moment.
No, that's the same. That's the same. What I'm saying. Say, good girls, they're always like, oh, we don't go to club because club are for bad girls, kind of shit. Yes, please keep the bad girls for
Oh, you
us.
snuck up girls, the rich girls.
No, Rick.
Even good girls, no. Like,
He might be talking about the religious girls.
no.
Isn't it?
They're part of the good girls. They're part of the religious girls. They're
One-sidedness.
That's the thing. Like, I can't deal with people that are one-sided. I don't look at things. If you cannot balance life, like I can't stand people that are too good. I can't stand people that are too bad. Learn to balance life. That's the thing. If you can balance life, like when it's time to have fun.
But let people just be themselves.
Yeah, because your definition of fun might not be for everybody else
Right.
though.
Let people just.
No.
Cause you talking about smoking weed and shit. What if she got asthma or something?
That's what I'm saying. But I will tell you, the majority of people that think that are good girls, that is not who they are. They're just trying to portray being good so that maybe some nigga will just
Okay,
be
we
like,
can talk about staying woke then. People have to portray like trying to be like pious, trying to portray I'm this one like the best of the best because I do everything right, but then
because people don't think the thing is, see, I'll tell you the truth, like I've met a couple of different kind of human beings. Like those ones those I'm sorry, good girls, that's not their lifestyle.
You mean they're scared to be themselves?
No, not just scared to be themselves. They're trying to be
Confined.
tagged good so that maybe because of they want to get something, because they maybe, for example, maybe they want to, maybe they look at their age, they're already getting past menopause. So they want
That is actually when you're supposed to be lit.
Sorry?
When you're getting past menopause.
No, but the problem with them, once they're 20, 21, 22, they're all up in their whole shit. Once they start getting to 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, that's when they start carrying their Bible to church.
Okay, it comes with maturity though. You have to grow up.
That's a problem, but when those people,
That means you want to deal with a young girl.
No. See, even at your 30, you're still not mature. Being good or carrying your Bible to church doesn't mean that you're mature. See, growing old is mandatory, but growing up is optional. Not everybody has grown old has grown up. So that you at 30 you start, you say, I can't go to the club anymore because the club is for like young girls and other things. Shit, girl, you're full of shit.
What kind of
But
girl
there
you
are other
come
things-
across, Oreo?
See,
But there are clubs for grown people.
sorry?
There are clubs for the grown people. There are things you can do that fit
That's my
your lifestyle at the
That's my problem.
time.
Why should that be a club
It
for
comes
grown
with the
people?
growth. Like
Grown people, what's grown people's club?
No, before let's wait.
I mean,
There's a big
activities,
difference.
though.
There's a big difference. If you go to a club that's like full of 21-year-old, 22.
21 years old girls, like there's no club stated for 21 2021.
But then you can see the difference between how a girl who's like past 25 and
adult
stuff like
clubs,
that.
for example, gonna ask people's club is my dad's them age mates club.
But as you grow older, right, your lifestyle changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
that
the people you
doesn't mean-
hang around change too.
Of
Yeah.
So your priorities change.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean-
Places you want to go to, now you can afford
Girl,
to go
preach.
to
Keep dropping
the
them.
clubs that you get like paid $100 to get in. Now you're on a different level. Now you're hanging out with different people. That doesn't mean you're not having fun.
No, but that's you're still having fun. But this, I'm talking about a set of people that one because of the fact that I have a couple of people.
You're talking about judgmental people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Hypocrite.
He's talking about judgmental, like when people get to a certain level.
Because of you feel that you get, as in you're 29, 30, 31, you're in your 30s now, you feel that okay, we as in that are in our 20s, we are very stupid and we act what we do too much. But when you're at our age, we are still doing the same shit.
That's true.
So you're trying to be good.
I was
That's the thing.
mellow.
You what?
I'm mellow.
You're mellow what?
I'm a very mellow chick.
You?
Yes.
Don't worry, that's what you always. I'm talking because of you. I always come and say tell me I'm a good girl. Girl, you ain't good for no reason.
But
See,
anyways,
listen, don't
What?
categorize yourself as a good girl.
but I am.
I hate that word.
I really am. Cause with your definition, I go to church. I carry my Bible.
And you go to the club
Yeah, every once in a while.
every once in a while.
Yeah.
Then you're not a good girl.
No, it was Nigerian Independence Day.
So, okay.
I only go to club when it counts. When it counts.
But you smoke hookah
Every once in a while.
every once in a while.
Yeah.
You're not a good girl.
That's full of
Good
shit.
girls, they don't smoke hookah. They don't smoke weed. They don't go to club. They go to church. They go to work. That's all they do. They go to movies.
That's
You're
not.
talking about
go to
straight
dinner.
ass conservative.
That's not a good. To me, that's not even a good girl. That's just a pure person.
The life is, see, they have the triangular life from work to church, back to the house.
But you know, those are the type of girls that was training you up.
Sorry?
That be the type of girl that you probably need.
Why?
Why would you need a girl that's the same exact as you?
No.
You
like,
go out
I didn't say,
every
I didn't
night
say a
though.
girl. This I go out for work.
Okay,
It's
you still
different.
going
But the
out.
thing, and I don't actually need a girl that's gonna be out there all the time. But when I want you to be out,
Working and
you have to be
playing.
out and have a nice time. I'm not saying the girl should
Just know how to have fun.
that's the thing. I want
Thank you.
I want the girl that will smoke the hookah,
But
go out, do everything.
it makes
and be
sense
good.
for your lifestyle, you know, because no one wants to be with someone that can't hang with their lifestyle. Otherwise, y'all not together. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you live with someone, then you understand. Oh, this shit ain't gonna work. Or either like you really understand when you live with someone their lifestyle, because that in order to like be with them forever, you got to be able to mesh on that. Either that's why like people in their career or work stay together, or they find their love there because their values are the same. You can't be with someone that doesn't have the same values as you. Otherwise, you're in an unhappy, unhealthy relationship, and y'all holding each other back. So he's just saying for him, it makes sense, like in his environment, his work, he gotta have somebody that can be, you know, have fun where he's at, and also
You can
like
have
get
fun and
to
still
work.
work,
You
get
wanna
to work.
thrive.
get to-
And still stay at home when
Stay at home when you like.
Maybe
I'm not gonna
so.
see. Stay at home when you have to. Stay at home when you're meant to stay at home. When we're meant to go out, we go out.
What
And
don't
when we
mean
get
when you
when we go out, we
stay
dance
out?
well.
not every weekend though.
That's why every weekend we'll go out and we'll dance, have a nice time, get drunk together.
This is
get
romance.
Get high together, and we're good.
Okay.
She was waiting for you to play it. You out of
Then
yourself.
on Monday you get your ass to work.
Do you see the type of life? Do you see what type of life that is?
But he's not gonna do that forever.
Well,
We were just talking about maturity when you get older, right?
man, I'm gonna leave that kind of life till 50. I'll still be on my back.
I'm in the club.
I'm in the club popping the things.
At
Popping
50.
bottles, man. At 50? See, at 50, I'll be hitting the club with my son.
You full of shit. Do you not hear this shit?
You got a lot of mastery up in the club though. You showing all these cats how it's supposed to be done. This how you pop bottle, young blood.
Of course.
You're
Technically, with the throwing
reinforcing.
bills is this. You gotta, it's all on the wrist. You
You're
gotta,
reinforcing that behavior.
No, that's not, but that's life. That keeps you young. See, let me tell you something. With the moment see, if you keep mingling with young people, you always stay young and they happy.
But you know, too much alcohol is not good for you, right?
Who told you that shit?
I don't drink alcohol.
Okay.
I don't drink.
You don't drink?
I don't drink.
Oh.
You know what? Neither do
I drink water. That's the thing. I drink water.
But you,
I drink.
at the event, we're gonna have like water and vegan food and
really?
options of like agua frescas and alcohol, of course, to get everybody happy. You know, so the boring people can be there too.
I'm not. At the end of the day,
I'm
see,
just playing.
I
I'm
want
not
to throw a kind of party where once you get into the door of the party, your entrance is free entrance, but your entrance you have to take 2 shots.
Ain't that the devil?
You what?
See, that's I say that's the thing.
Those are like
Take 2
private
shots,
parties.
but if you don't drink, you gotta take 2 shots of ginger. 2 shots of ginger.
I can do that. I can do that.
No,
I like
I
it.
want to see the kind of party I want to throw a party where everybody's gonna be on the same level of like we want to all get
It's not. That's not.
spiritual level.
Y'all ain't for that shit.
No one drive home.
Don't come with your car race from party bus. Park your car somewhere.
That will never happen.
The party bus is gonna pick you from wherever you park your car to his venue. When you get there, as you're
God.
entering, damn, I've gone to the party like that back in Europe. Like as you're entering the door, you're taking 2 shots of alcohol. Like oh no. Have you tried to party with South Africans? Zimbabweans.
Oh, yeah.
South Africans.
Zimbabwe.
You will never Kenyans, South Africans and Zimbabweans. You will never see. You feel Nigerians drink. No, go and party with these
Especially
people.
Kenyans. Oh my God.
They will literally, you will drink and they will leave you and they'll drive home and you're drunk. I'm telling you.
Get secondhand drunk around.
I'm telling you, but at the end of the day, but the truth is, man, good people.
Good girls are not boring.
Good girls are boring. They're
No,
bad
they're
people.
not.
The story is good.
I'm telling you, good girls are boring. Ask, for example, see when Rihanna was a good girl, wasn't
I
she
know
boring?
you lying. No,
She was boring when
No,
she
she
was a good
was
girl.
not.
She was boring, man. It was when she became a bad girl.
When did she become a bad girl?
Well,
She grew up.
she grew up.
No, let's not lie. Let's not lie. It was one incident that turned her whole world upside down.
Which is,
But nobody
Chris
ever said she
Brown.
wasn't bad.
No,
but she became a bad chick. And that was when she grew
Because
up.
no, because she said F love, F this
No,
shit.
because her most
So when she was very
intimate
boring
moment
then, she was all this good girl, not this
Right.
girl, very, no, they're
wasn't.
drunk.
Vulnerable.
No, like
She was-
the whole world
she was
has
vulnerable.
seen her go through something like that. At that point, she doesn't care about anything
That's
else.
what I'm saying, that she became a bad chick
On
and
way there, though.
Right.
Like, you switching with Chris Brown. She was already on.
Right.
Exactly.
She was already a bad girl. She never changed to a bad girl.
He was just a catalyst to get her
But
going.
I will say in the music industry that is like a thing. Women come out, either all the way bad or either good, and then they
Now, for
always
example,
switch bad.
Nick,
It's like I can't compete
and
with
if
a
you-
good girl.
and if
The
you came out all the
industry is
way bad,
crazy. It
all those ones
changes.
are those ones we do
I
are
know.
bad
Yeah.
from childhood.
Cardi B was not bad.
Cardi B
She
was
was a
not bad.
hustler.
What was the difference?
What you mean? She
What's
was.
the difference? She was
Did
bad.
you say you put thumbs down to Cardi B?
Cardi B is like,
I love her glow up. What?
alright.
I'm happy.
I mean, her personality.
I love her. I love her
Right.
glow
I'm
up
happy
though.
No, just
For the fact that she came from, stripping, stealing money from dudes and stuff, that type of fun she was going through was heartache.
let me
Let's
tell you
be
something.
honest.
My friend back in school, but back in college back then, she said, I love my boyfriend because he's a bad boy.
What was he doing? What made him bad?
Well, I'll give her a phone number for you to call her.
Full of shit.
The mother and cheating.
But
That's what they think makes them bad.
Yeah.
No, cheating doesn't mean that you're bad.
Right.
There's a lot of
You are a bad person.
cheating doesn't mean that you're bad.
Degree of bad.
See,
No, I mean-
Bad
but
beating on
What was he doing?
sorry.
Running red lights? What was so bad about him? I need to know.
Well, I don't know what cheating is not cheating onto your court though, but it's
I
what
know
it
you
is.
full of shit. What are you talking? What? Cheating is
Okay.
cheating.
Well, cheating is
No
cheating. What
comment.
is cheating?
Cheating is cheating.
It's cheating is when you're being caught.
No,
on
it's
the-
not.
In the act.
No, it's not.
Even the Bible says sin. What is sin?
Hey.
Sin is when sin is not the action, it's a nature. When you a continuous repetition of
Yeah, bad
something
things,
is
yes.
sin, of bad thing is sin.
Uh-huh.
Just the same way as then when you're not take it the same way as cheating.
Oreo, if you're dating a girl and you sleep with another girl, regardless if you got caught or not, you cheated.
Facts.
Can we end up this topic now?
Oh, so you one of those?
Of what?
Okay, that's fine.
I'm very innocent. No, I don't cheat though. I stay faithful and loyal, you know.
Until you're caught. That's what you just know.
So what's cheating?
Cheat, don't say cheating.
Like kissing, like making out, like
If you're caught,
dating
like,
someone,
if you're dating someone
else?
and you're being caught where you're kissing some other person, you're cheated.
Oh, Oreo.
That's what cheating
You
is.
know
What about emotional cheating? You could not always cheat physically. You could emotionally like depend on
Talking to
somebody
someone
else, and yeah, that is cheating.
All of you people have come with all these people's things.
So that's another topic
That's
for another
intimate.
That's
day.
intimate right there.
Man, please, that's too
That
much.
is more
please.
intimate than the physical cheating.
Right.
So you prefer? So wait, let me ask you one question. I have this last question to throw out there. So, if you go out there, if you have a boyfriend or you have a girlfriend, and you go like okay, okay.
Oh wow.
But your boyfriend goes out there and cheats on you, or goes out there, he's like I sleep with someone and come back and tell you, are you gonna forgive him or just gonna leave him?
I'm
Okay, let me answer from you. If your boyfriend is a quick, yes or no, are you gonna leave him or not? If he goes back and report himself to you that I made a mistake, I'm sorry about it.
It wasn't a mistake though. What? How did you mistakenly sleep with
Calm
somebody?
down. I can tell you something. See, let me tell you something. You don't
Wait,
understand
no. We're going over time.
No, okay, that's fine. Okay, what will you do?
If my lover came back and told me that they had love or intimate like relation with someone else, I would honestly just talk about it. I would be grateful that they were honest and transparent with me, because I would be honest and transparent with them, and then I'm also understanding enough to know that I'm attracted to other people, and we're people, like people get attracted to other people. So as long as someone was honest with me, to be honest, I'd be willing and honest to like work with them depending on where their mindset was when they were telling me how the conversation went.
Oreo.
You're great.
Oreo full of shit.
To add to what she said, like I always tell people this: it's too much pressure to put on another person to be not to be faithful, but just to. I don't know the word.
To take away their humanity.
Right, it's like it's an animal. Like it's an animal kingdom. I always say this: an animal kingdom. Everyone is doing whatever they want to do. Even though you don't see what they're doing or you don't know what they're doing, but that doesn't mean it's not.
It's not happening. It's happening.
So people will do whatever they want to do.
Exactly. Like that's
so you're not gonna say because you made this mistake or because you did this one thing that I'm out all the time.
Because the person came up to own up to his shit.
Right, if you can be honest
and
tell
up to
me.
your shit.
That's why you did
manipulator. No,
listen,
that's someone being
that's transparency. That's transparency. But at the same time, what stopped that person? Wait, what stopped that person from like, hey, look, I'm attracted to this person, so we need to have space.
Sometimes, calm down. Some cheating sometimes. Let me tell you something. Some cheating when it has to do with guys. I'm sorry to tell you that some cheating is not because of the person was attracted to this person. Sometimes let me tell you something too. Men are created in a way where they fall for what they see. Why the ladies is a different way. We're all created differently.
That's what I was thinking. There's some things that happen just in the moment.
So in the moment, it happened in the moment. It's not like the person was thinking about it.
Dogs like walking past each other, they have sex and they go by the day like
it's right.
Men are dogs. They're dogs.
If they say trust me, if you're gonna leave that guy because he killed because trust me, he can actually do that and you won't even know till you will die.
You won't know.
Trust me, you might not know that he's cheating on you.
It's your definition of a healthy relationship. It's about what you want. Like for me, I'm not as constricting because I don't want to be constricted. So for other people, like I do understand like with the monogamy like mindset as well, that there are certain boundaries that are automatically expected from the beginning of a relationship when certain things happen, even if it hasn't been verbally committed to the person yet. And so like in those moments, I think that's where the most confusion happens, especially when when there's not good communication in the relationship. It's so much open doors for like other slip-ups to just kind of happen naturally. And I think like it's important for us to be more understanding, or either stand in our knowing with the person that we're with and say from the very beginning who we are, what we expect, etc., etc.
Right.
And the person that would cheat on you, you wouldn't even have to check anything, because if they gonna cheat on you, they gonna cheat on you regardless.
You already know where you guys are at. Like, you know we're doing this together. Like, no matter what happens.
One great advice I'll advise to everybody.
Right.
There are too many side niggas and there are too many side chicks. So the moment you're about to leave that girl, another guy is out there. And the moment you're about to leave that guy, there's another side chick out there waiting to collect your sport.
So that brings us to the end of our lovely show.
This is what it is.
And of course, you already know who it is. It's the one that completes all, the better half, Tobi.
Oh God, it's your boy DJ Oreo.
And it's your girl twice.
And of course, our lovely guest. Please give yourselves a shout out one more time.
El Khalisha Die.
And your boy Afro Kai.
And you
Thank
already
you.
know what it is. It's the 3. Thank you for joining us at AfroVibes Radio Houston.
Listen to AfroVibes Radio, or we'll move into your neighborhood. You have been warned. Don't touch that dial.